Hello friends, the topic for today's Spark session is Spark streaming, and we will have a demo on how to integrate Kafka along with the Spark. In our previous two sessions we saw how to set up a Spark SBT using Scala in our IntelliJ IDE, and also in our second session we saw how to set up a Kafka in our local machine, a single node cluster. If you have missed that video, I will give it an I button. Please have a look into it. And in this session we will see how to integrate both Spark and Kafka using the SBT setup that we have. And here we will be taking a simple example of word count, in which we will transfer some messages through Kafka topic, and we will develop a consumer API in a Spark Scala, which will receive this message from the Kafka topic and will calculate the number of words that has been sent and will display it for our console. In our console, sorry. And let us get started. I will open my IntelliJ IDE. Our initial setup has been completed. I have included the core, SQL and Avro packages, and now let us check what all the other packages that we need to include. Since it is a Spark streaming, I have opened the MVN repositories. Here let me search for Spark streaming, and we have Spark project streaming, which I will select, and let me choose 2.4.3 version and 2.11 of Scala, and I will copy this and paste it here. Remember, if you are including it for the first time, then please do remove this provided. If we mention it as a provider, then it will check in your local directory itself and it will not look in for the repository to download the package. So avoid providing provided if you are downloading it for the first time. And the second library that we need is Kafka one. So here we have org.apache.kafka, and we need a Kafka client actually, so I am choosing Kafka client. And if you remember, in our last video we have set up the Kafka for the version of 2.3.0. I am choosing that. So let me copy this and paste it here. So now we are done with the Kafka client, and again we need streaming for Kafka. I mean Spark Kafka. So here we can find Spark project external Kafka, but this one is for the version which is 1.6, less than 1.6 of Spark. So if you are using version of 2 or greater than 2, please choose Kafka integration, Spark integration for Kafka 0.10. Let me choose that, and here again 2.4.3 and 2.11 version. Let me copy this and paste it here. Let me save build.sbt so that it will get downloaded. Here you can find my SBT is getting dumping the project. Let this happen. In the meantime, let us create an object. Let me go to new Scala class. Let me change it to object, and I will name it as Kafka Spark demo. We will quickly define our main method. So I hope SBT is also set up or completed. Now let us start our coding. As I said, here we are going to do it for the consumers. Let me define what are all the required variables. Let me define it. The first one will be the broker ID. For now I will give it as empty. And the second one that we need is group ID. That also I will give it empty. We will fill it at the last. And the third one that we require is topic name. I will give this as well as empty. Next, if there is multiple topics in a single topic, then we have to convert it as a set. So for that, let us give it as topic set equal to, which will be of topics dot split. I will be splitting it with commas, and we have to convert it to set. Next one, we can define our Kafka params. I will give it as Kafka params itself. So here we are going to define Kafka params as map of string comma object and the Kafka params be consumer configs dot. As you know, like in our previous demo itself, while giving a Spark Kafka consumer console, we have defined a bootstrap server, which we are defining it here, and which will be our broker ID. And the second option will be consumer config dot group ID config, and we have already defined a group ID, which will be, and the third parameter will be consumer config dot. We have to set our key deserialization class, and that will be class of yes, it is small c, yeah, and it will be string deserializer. The next config will be consumer config dot. First we gave value key, now we will be giving value deserializer, and for this again it will be a class of string deserialization. Now we defined our Kafka params. Let us start defining our Spark streaming context. For that I have to include sparkconf first. Let me include sparkconf, which will be new sparkconf, and I will be giving the master as local and app name as Kafka demo. Now let us use this sparkconf and define our streaming context. That let me give streaming context, and inside this I have to give our sparkconf, and the second parameter will be a seconds. Inside this I will give 5 seconds. Why we are giving seconds is like this our Spark context will look in for each and every 5 seconds into the producer, and it will display the word count messages in our consumer console. That is the meaning of this 5. Now let us also define our Spark context. This will be sec dot Spark context. Why we are defining it is like if we run it in console, we will get lots and lots of logs, which we are going to switch off for now. Now we are done with the initial setup. Now let us integrate both Kafka params and the streaming context. For that we will define a message, and we will use this with Kafka utils dot create direct stream, and this create direct stream will be of string comma string, and here the first parameter will be our streaming context, and the second one will be location strategy, sorry, and for this we will be giving prefer consistent, and the third parameter will be consumer strategy, for this we will be giving subscribe of type string comma string, and the first parameter will be topic set, and the second parameter will be our Kafka params that we have. So now we have a message, and to calculate the word count for the message, let us give val lines is equal to message dot map. Let us take the value of this message, and let us directly apply a flat map here itself. I will apply a flat map and will split with space. So in our lines we will have each words. Let me change it as words itself so that we will get a clear picture. Words, and our next step will be to get the count. Again I will use the map function, and we will define a lambda function to get the count. I will apply a reduce by key, to get the count. Let us print that count. So we are done with the word count logic. Let us initiate our Spark streaming, and also let us give it for await termination. So our code is ready now. Let me define our broker ID, group ID, and the topics. I will give broker ID as localhost 1992 itself, and our group ID I will give it as grp of 1, and for topics let us give it as test topic itself. Let me save this. We can quickly start our Zookeeper server, Kafka server, and also we can initiate our producer console to check whether the output is being integrated with the Spark, and we can see the output in our consumer console here. I will open our command prompt, and let us initiate our Zookeeper server. The command to initiate our Zookeeper server, I have given it in our last video. Please have a look into it. For now I am executing this directly. Our server got initiated and it is banded with the port 2181. Let me open another command window, and here I will initiate Kafka server. So our Kafka server also got started and it is running. Let me open another command prompt. Here we will initiate our server, console producer. We are giving broker list as localhost 1992 as we gave that, and the topic is test topic. Let me run this. and before typing this, let me run here as well. The program started, it is running. So now for each and every 5 seconds our streaming application will look in, and whatever the outputs that is there is in console, it will take. Let us bring it here. Let me type some message. Let me say hello, welcome to Spark series, Spark Kafka, Spark topics. Enjoy the session. I have given enter. Now here we can see our messages has been transmitted, and the messages that we typed in our producer, that has been reflected in our producer, in a consumer, with the word count, the logic that we wrote. So by this way we will be able to integrate a Kafka with a Spark, and we can write a logic that we require once after receiving the message. This is a small demo. We will have an enhanced demo in our upcoming videos. We will also see the same logic in PySpark as well. Please try this on your own machine and let me know if you face any issue. I'm happy to help you. Please do share this with your friends, and also give a thumbs up signal if you really like my content. Also subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.